Welcome back to another video of SnowRunner. Zoom in a little tiny bit. So today we have 3 different mods. Well, I don't really know for sure if it's 3, but it's some new mods that have been released on Series X and S console. I think they just brought some more in, maybe. Pretty sure they did. This is a new one, maybe? I don't know. The ones I'm going to be focusing on, not this, but even though it's kind of new, there's still more to come. This is a tDT Prometheus. It's basically a 1970s truck. There's 4 engines, 3 transmissions, 3 shock systems, like single suspension systems, different paints, custom add-ons, headache rack, and then different like vinyls. And there's so much more. This is 74.5 megabytes. Then we have a couple of other things that got refreshed today. And yes, I know you see something that I know I see. This is a rock runner mud park, as well as a mock jam area. This was released today, and this is the one I'm talking about mostly though today. One of the new ones that are coming to be in my channel is the 2005 GMC 2500, or as it is here, an Outlaw. Why? Because it's a console and you can't have branding here. Should be able to, but it's just the way it is. So I've installed it. I can only use one mod at a time. And the last one I'm going to be showcasing here on the channel is the Nemesis from OlDrifter. It's an 8-wheel drive twin-stir custom heavy truck. And this is only for console, it says. I don't know if that's true. That's probably PC as well. This one is about 102 megabytes. And the next one the first one that I showed you is it's by Transcendent.Tinkers. And then the 2005 here is from GlitchWorks. So we're going to check the GlitchWorks vehicle out first. Right back when you get to the garage. Okay, so we entered the garage, and I don't want you to see it right yet. There it is. Right in the view. Okay, so this is the 25 Outlaw 2500. GMC. That's a nice looking mod. I've been waiting for this for quite a while. And this is definitely only it's only single, but I can change it out, I think. The exhaust tip is quite cool. It's like, I don't know exactly the dimensions, but I'm just gonna take a wild guess that it's like in length about 2.5 inches long, 3, I don't know. And then the height of it would be probably about 2. It's angle cutted, so it looks good. I'm going to just do the stock 5.3, and that's got 330 horses. The Dyno Tune 6.2 is second, and that's the 460, which is another 130 horses. Then we have the turbocharged 6.2 V8, which has another 140 horses. And then we have the twin Turbski from the 5.3 V8 Cat Eye that GlitchWorks did on the channel, and his 2011 Desperado 2500. This one had 815 horses. I'm going to go with the stock 5.3. This has 3 different trannies, just like normal. Same kind of suspension. This one has a little bit of a squat to it, as you see. It only lifts in the rear and kind of just keeps it stock in the back. It's actually more level in the back and higher in stock height than it's lifted. And they got the lifted tow package, which is basically everything lifted up. It's a little bit higher. And then we have the good old monster truck. And you'll notice those drop shaft, I don't know what they're called, leaf springs, I would say. The things right here. These things, you can't see them very well. Here, I'll zoom in on them a little bit. Watch them here. Drop shackles, I believe they're called. No, I'm just kidding. They're actually called leaf springs in real life. But there's many parts to a suspension. There's a spring that sits inside. There's a shock absorber, and then there's like a little thing over top of that. And below the shock absorber, I think there's a spring that sits the shock absorber in. So it's basically spring, shock absorber, and then you have your axle. You have a couple little things to tighten it up with, and then the leaf spring. Okay, the shocks are next to it, I guess, but it's kind of hard to explain. We're gonna go with the big boy suspension. 2 tires, typical GlitchWorks choices. We're gonna go with all terrains because of 43s. I like those ones. I like the 43s. The better the taller the better. And then weights, we can do a bumper weight in the front by 1,500 pounds. And it does give it a little bit of a more even look. Sure, we'll do that. Why not? It's only $300. Lights, definitely. We can do aftermarkets, or we can do... Cat right here. Oh, cat is scratching on something and it's literally annoying me. Factory. I'm going to take the bumper off and show you how stupid it looks. I'm going to go with the factory option, because why not? Fender flares, that's a no for me. Extended roll bar or tier X. I might actually go with the extended for once. The bed, you can put a bed cap on it. You can put an in-bed toolbox or an in-bed toolbox with that. And I'm not going to do that. You have stock grill, you have Buette grill, and you have mesh. I might actually do mesh. Snorkel. There's 3 different exhaust options. You can do this, you can add another set of exhaust on that side, or you can unhook it all together. But I'm going to do dual, because that's my style. And then stock, bumper, you can uninstall, make it look like a Baja truck that's not on the road. A weighted one with a winch on it, with some metal, a brush guard that looks okay on it. I like the stock look better than any of these, really. I'm gonna actually stay with stock. Yeah, we're putting a bumper on. Frig yeah, boy. We're gonna go with the motos, looks more aftermarket. And yes, we'll go with this. So this sounds like a clean, mufflerized V8. This is not very loud. If you watch TC 9700 Gaming, he posts console mods. It has a little rumble to it once it gets up to idle, but it sounds really nice though. It's not raspy, it's clean. There's a little roar to it. There's no extra like things. The interior, 10 out of 10. I swear to God, GlitchWorks has been getting better with every mod he's done. No word of a lie. The gas usage too is really good on this truck. It's only about 2 liters. Like, it's good. It's a good mod. Look at this. Those 2005 lights. The 2005 aftermarket lights. Well, these aren't aftermarket. The mesh is aftermarket. The bumper stock. The wheels are aftermarket. This is aftermarket. That light is aftermarket. The duals technically are aftermarket. The rims, or the duals, yeah, everything almost is. Alright, let's go do some stuff. High gear gives it a little boost. You have 5 automatic gears. The brakes are really good if you get into them. I don't really have any muddy spots to go to, except for up here. Oh, you hear that scream? roar. Sounds good though. It's not terrible. There's some GlitchWorks mods I just don't like the sound of. Oh yeah. Okay, I finally unlocked that. Okay, so when you put it in a high gear, it definitely goes. And now it's stalling it. It technically has a clean startup sound, but then somebody recorded the audio, I'm guessing, for I don't know. Okay, it does work sometimes. I'm gonna give it a out of 10, be like a 7. It goes through it, but it doesn't speed through it. When you're going down onto the gears, it literally presses down like real life. They need real life physics though for this game. Anyway. The exhaust looks nice. I will get into photo mode here for you. It sounds like a true 5.3. I'm gonna put photo mode on for you and let you see the undercarriage of this pickup truck. I would like, I don't know, frick. Time, night. Okay, morning, perfect. So I'll show you the whole exhaust system. Obviously, I did not make this, but so here's the catalytic converters. We actually have a catalytic converter on this truck. Trucks. Just kidding. There's a catalytic converter. Will it better? Catalytic converter right here. That's a catalytic converter. It's very short, and there's another one right there. It wires into. It's a dual exhaust. There's a short muffler there. A resonator actually, and then it's just straight pipe, literally. That's all it is. There's a resonator there and 2 catalytic converters, and then there's doesn't Y into a next pipe or anything. It's just homemade Y pipe essentially, straight out the back. And then I'll show the engine too. Why not? It's a 5.3 stock 5.3. It'd be a little bit better if it was like not muddied or anything, but that's what it looks like. We still have a Jeep Comash to record, and then there's a 2021 Rip tire. That's gonna be a little bit farther down the road though. I'll turn up a bit more here. 35. I love the pop on that startup though, I love it. So guys, that'll be that. That will be the 2005 OUTLAW 2500 with the stock 5.3, 43-inch GWC all-terrains, dual exhaust, extended roll bar, mesh grill, LED bar, I guess, and I believe that's it. And then we have the extreme lift, of course, but that's that. Next, we have a couple big trucks. So I'll meet you at the shop. Okay, so now we're getting into the Prometheus truck. As you can see, there's no more mods here, other than this one, but we're not showing you that one, or this one. It's all about the Prometheus today. Am I saying that right? Well, I might as well be. So this truck is made by we'll just go by tDT. We have a 225,000. That can't be friggin' right. It's a big cam diesel. We have the CMN 290 here, the CMN 350 here, the CT 340 60 or 6B. Yeah, 6B, and then we have the CMN 400. I'm not going to bother changing engines. We have stock, transmission, fine tune, or high range. I'm just going to go with the stock one. We have 6 suspension modes, 5 changeable ones. We have a soft active one, we have a stock. We have an active one here, this is stock. We have a high suspension, we have a high soft tuned, adjustable, and stock soft tuned. It's a lot to say. I'll change the suspension, and we have from 51s to a 53. I'm not going off-road with it too much. I'll just put the 53 dualies on here. That's what they are anyway. Well, I guess they're bigger. Never mind. 53 ATMD3s. I don't care. I can't see the other one. We have 5 different winch options. DS. We have an FG. I don't know what DS means or FG, but frame outings have a lot. You have a headache rack with 600 repair parts, a crane, and so much more. Exhaust, you have straight at the top, curved out ones, you can see the rust inside, and curved back. Same stock, just a little bit shorter. Miscellaneous, we have a stock sun visor. I don't like it on this truck. I don't know why, I just don't like it. Yeah, that's better. Horns, I don't honestly like horns on vehicles, to be honest. Around the beacon, we have a horn, another set of 3, another set of 2, and then more of those. Front bumper, we have 2 of these. I like this one more, but... And then we have a bunch of paints. So... I was gonna say, why is it so loud? I'm not going to show the exhaust and because it's a transport truck. Oh, okay. Took us a few seconds to change cameras, but... If you have a PC, you can use as many mods as you want. But on console, if you're using this truck, you have to use very small size other ones because it takes a lot of memory, I guess. Sounds good though. I like it. Hopefully the picture quality is good. Pretty sure it is. Actually, go up here. I'm gonna go ahead a little bit further. Well, hold on. Perfect. Am I gonna hit the pole? I don't really know, to be honest. I can't twist around that far. No, I'm not. Okay. Good. Should keep it a little muddy? No? Okay. It's a little bit muddy there, I guess, but... quite loud. That's properly. Look, that's a truck. Big truck, right? So top speed's about 25, 30, I don't know. So let's Prometheus for you, and I'll be back with the next one, and that'll be the last one. Okay, we're back in the shop with the very last mod of today, and that is Nemesis. So this is an 8x8 truck. It looks similar to Excalibur in a way, but it's not. Diesel Addict 66. You have 2 tires in the front, 2 tires behind the front, and then 2 tires of regular in the back. So you have stock tune, stage 1 or stage 2. The first one's a 24 valve, technically a vanilla spec one. It's tuned, it gets in the mud, but it's not overpowered apparently. And this is a good boy one. But I'm not going to use all those. It's just the fuel consumption difference. 6-speed tranny, 18-speed tranny, more real life. And 12-speed, kind of real life. 18's more seen. The stock one's here. You get a raised off-road here. Raised off-road unbreakable, so you can't break it. And here's the stock unbreakable. Tires we have from 55s all the way up to a 57. I'm not going to bother changing tires because they all seem to be pretty good. One of those. Vehicle recovery platform comes with 100 liters of gas, 500 repair parts, and your other typical things. Rear lights you can put on there. Well, you technically don't have a choice. Snorkel there. Just top part of it. Top part of it. I cannot talk today. Fog lights you can put there for extra light at night. You can have an antenna. Honestly cannot see it, so I'm not gonna worry with that. And mud flaps, I don't care about them really, but pipe, where's the pipe? I don't see it. Oh yeah, that's exhaust. Multiple rims, but we can't see it. This is the last one, so oh, that sounds good. That sounds pretty good, if I have to say to myself. You're gonna take this thing rock crawling if it didn't have a front bumper. Gee. Holy, that thing gets off quick. That's got a one heck of a light flywheel, clutch, whatever you. I'm not sure if that's called clutch or not. It takes a little bit to change cameras. It sounds really good, I'm not gonna lie. High gear definitely sends it. We just broke some tires and shocks. Let's see how much stuck this can get. We can only put diff lock on if we go in low gear. What does high gear give us? About a 9.5 out of 10 for off-roading. You spin a little bit. I'll give it an 8 actually. Oh, don't let me down now. Pretty good mod, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good. So this is the Nemesis by OlDrifter. To know what mods will be coming out, just go on SnowRunner. Just type in SnowRunner mod.io on your browser, on your phone, laptop, PC, what have you. You'll find an old version of a mod browser for a mod.io, and they have 2 different sites. But I think the one I use, which is the old one, is better because you can see everything from Windows, which is PC, to Xbox One, to Series S and X from Xbox, to PlayStation 4 and 5, and then Nintendo Switch. So that'll be my video for today. I posted one earlier just to remind you of this, but Here it is. I think it's pretty good. So, thanks for watching, whoever does. There's more to come later on. Again, the Jeep Comash from GlitchWorks. GlitchWorks Customs, essentially. GWC. And then we have a 2021 Riptide coming eventually. I don't think there's too many mods more that excite me enough to post. So, thank you all for watching and see you in the next one. Goodbye. Have a good day.